As I've been making home decor using spray paints, I've learned a few things along the way. I would like to share those tips with you. Keep watching. This is what I've learned as I've been doing my spray painting. If you do it more often than not, like me as I do home decor, try get yourself a spray can gun to be easy on your fingers as you spray often. It helps your fingers not to be tired, and it also helps you with a smooth flow because you don't stop as you go along the way. The other thing is to try whatever brand you pick, try get the same brand for all your colors. Also try get the same type. If you get gloss, pick gloss. If you get matte finish, get matte finish, so that there's a consistency in the colors. I didn't know this, and I just learned it the other day, but it's best to warm your spray paint cans because it eases and helps the flow of the spray as you use. And now here it's 45 degrees, so I don't need to do that. But if you're in Limuru or in a place that's winter or very cold, consider doing that. All you need to do is get a bucket, warm water, dip your cans in there. Or if it's a warm place, just leave your cans out for a little while. The other thing is to try as best as you can to do it outdoors or in an open space. I don't have an indoor big open space. That's why I'm here in this very hot air, but the fumes are not good for you, so you got to bear with it and do your spray painting outdoors. The other thing to note is you need to have a mask because the fumes can be toxic, especially if you do this often. So have a mask or a respirator. The other thing we might forget is to always shake it. Shake it before use so that what has settled at the bottom can mix up so that the colors between tints in this tint can be consistent. I'm not going to wear a mask as I show you the rest so that you can see clearly or hear me clearly. The other thing is to try and spray about a foot or 30 centimeters away. So because if you do it too close, not like that, but if you do it from far, it sprays better from far. The other thing to note is to do a continuous spray. Don't do fix. Do a continuous spray so that there's good spread and good flow. Please remember to spray in one direction. So do this, not down, and then again, so that the grains are not seen as you keep going. Look how I've left a space in between. Don't do that, because if you come back to spray in between, it will have drip and it won't be consistent. You need to spray and overlap. One, overlap, overlap, overlap as you go on. Then the other thing is make sure it's drying between coats. This is what happens when it doesn't dry between coats. It drips and forms this on your home decor. But you need to make sure, for example, if that dries a bit, come back and continue. If it dries a bit, and for me, for example, I have found out that it's hot out here, so it's drying pretty fast. But if it's humid and it's cold, it takes longer to dry, and you don't want these strips in your home decor. Something else to know, if you need a bright color, always start with white. You will see the difference. Let me show you. I painted this without white under, so it was a brown like this. It doesn't have any white base. Let me show you the difference it makes. how bright that yellow is compared to this. So if you need your colors to be bright, you need to put a white under. It's not always that you need that brightness, but if you do, have white as your undercoat. After finishing the work, if you have a can that is half full or has been used, and you know you have another project, you still use it, turn it upside down, clear the nozzle airway so that the next time it's not clogged when you are using it. Always do that. And like me, as you see, I tested beforehand so that I can know the final product that I need, and I knew I didn't want my final, when I paint this pot, and look at the next video, and please subscribe so that you can know when I upload it. When I paint this pot, I need it to be this bright yellow. So I did a test so that I can learn the best color option and to see if the one I have gives me what I need. And so try to test beforehand. And the last tip, with spray painting, you don't need to put a sealer or clear wax on your home decor. They're made that you don't require that sealer. But if you do, the same brand, the same companies would have a sealer if you feel you need to, but you really don't need to. I hope my tips are helpful and that you can go and do your own home decor. Please watch out for this next video. I hope you've subscribed and pressed the notification button. It's right down there so that you can be aware when we transform this pot. This is going to be for the garden. And thank you for keeping watching. God bless you. Baraka Tele.